wanted to do a celebratory stream for 10k subscribers, but alas, I have not the ability to sit for a long time. This video will have to do. Thank you all who asked such awesome questions. I love seeing what sorts of things you guys are curious about, and thank you to all the people who have joined in this adventure. I hope you enjoy the journey. So without further ado, let's get on to the 10k Q&A. Do you have a favorite anime if you watch anime? Do you play any games on Roblox or other video games? Where is you, if I might ask? Praying things will get better. Alright, so I've never really watched anime, but Apothecary Diaries was pretty fun to watch. I have a Roblox account, but I basically only play Minecraft when I get the chance. I'm at home, and thank you for your prayers. Honestly, I appreciate how many people have been asking after my health and giving me well wishes, so it's like, aw, guys, thank you. Well, I got a couple. What's your favorite redesigns for both Bibleman and Nevermind 2? Have you heard of Studio Ghibli, and what's your favorite movie from them? Don't kill me if I said like Ghibli or Ghibli or what. I don't know how to say it. What are some advices, I guess, for beginner YouTubers and artists? Can we do more realm related streams, fandoms, watch parties, things like that? And would I do fan art of a fic? Maybe? I don't know. Out of all the characters you drew or redesigned, which is best? So this is kind of answering both these questions at the same time. I think I like Bibleman himself best. His armor and colors turned out honestly really great, and I think I still like Lady Doppler's redesign out of the Megamind redesigns. That or Keiko. I have heard of Studio Ghibli. I think I've only ever seen Ponyo though, but I remember liking it a lot, and then I know they have like really pretty ones, but I haven't seen a whole lot. My advice for beginner YouTubers, especially YouTuber artists, would be pick a schedule that works for you. Be consistent in your uploads. Be open with your personality. It doesn't matter how energetic you are, how advanced in art you might be. Just stick to your scheduled uploads. Communicate with your followers if you can. Keep them updated and excited for new developments if you have any. Just have fun with it. Don't force yourself to do something you hate, and that goes especially for the artist part as well. I hated the thought of learning anatomy and skin rendering until recently, until the desire to learn anatomy and work on rendering hit me. So I decided to work on that. Your skills and growth in both YouTube and art will come, even if it's slow at first, and you've got this. Just have fun. Be yourself, even if yourself isn't energetic. What's up, guys? This is JoJo Siwa. You know, things like that. Just be yourself. People will like it. Trust me. Unless you're a bad person, then they won't like it. Be better. But anyway, trust yourself. Also, in answering to the more realm-related streams, I'm going through a very large life shift right now, but I would absolutely love to do more streams, realm streams, game streams, things like that. It's just, I have to get settled, and there's a lot that needs to happen, so not right now. Would you reconsider redesigning more characters from other IPs if the design looks like it could be improved upon? So I actually had to look up what IPs mean, or IPS means, and I still don't quite know what you're talking about, but yes, absolutely, yes. I love redesigning, and I really want to redesign more things. Like if I decide I'm kind of qualified for it, I will totally redesign more stuff. I still don't know what IPS means, I'm sorry. This person says, my first video of yours was redesigning Bibleman characters, the first one, which gave me a feeling we have some similarities in our childhoods. So have you ever seen some of the newer niche Christian shows like 321 Penguins? If so, which are your favorite? Are you a fan of Lord of the Rings? And if so, would you consider doing some work showing how the book versions of the characters look in your mind? Have you considered any crossover artwork like Megamind if he was a Bibleman character? Okay, when I read 321 Penguins, you do not know the memories you triggered in my mind. Holy heck. I also remember loving the Story Keepers a lot, and of course VeggieTales and the like, and I think I liked Story Keepers best, but oh my gosh, 321 Penguins, I had forgotten that existed. Wow. What a memory. I should redesign them. I really should. What if 321 Penguins wasn't for kids? I think I should do that. Also, holy heck, I love Lord of the Rings. It is my fuel source for my own writing. I don't have much of an image of them outside the movies, but I'd absolutely want to try going through the books and drawing them like solely based on the book's descriptions. I love doing that, especially when the movies cast the characters so outside of what I envisioned. I actually think in the book, Legolas was described as having brown hair and silver eyes. I'm not sure, but yes, that would be so cool. Also, I have not considered any crossover stuff yet, but I do have a desire to make crossover things. Maybe, like, if it works out, Transformers is My Little Ponies. All right, are dragons your favorite types of creatures? Will you remake Megamind rules? And would you ever work, I'm inserting with here, Visipop. So yes, dragons are 100% my favorite fantastical creature. They're so cool. My character is literally like part dragon, so yes, give me the dragons. As for making Megamind rules, since there are already people working really hard on rewriting Megamind rules, and since I've had my fill of Megamind stuff, I think I'm gonna leave more rewrites and reimaginings to others, because I don't want to take up, you know, all the Megamind stuff. That's just rude. That's selfish. Oh, my phone just went off. As for working with VisiPop, I'm not sure if I would ever work for or with her. I haven't really thought of working in animation, character design and such, but a collab would be really cool. Maybe if it works out, who knows? You know, life could take me that direction and it would be really cool. I couldn't think of any beyond these two, but which of your designs are you most happy with outside or inside the realm of redesigns? And hope stuff gets better for you soon. Thank you. They're going for sure. I don't know if it's better. Maybe it's better. We are at home. Finally, we're not living in someone else's basement. So that is very nice. I'm going to start physical therapy soon, maybe. And we're looking for a wheelchair at the moment, but we're getting through it. Out of the two of Bioman and Megamunch, I think Megamind was slightly more fun. Both are pretty even in my book, but I feel like Megamind, like I didn't stress so much over the first one. And then it got a bunch of views and then I stressed because I'm like, crap, now I have like expectations. I think I'm the most happy with how Bible Man, the hero cast, came out though. Megamind was slightly more fun, but the Bible Man hero cast was like, it came out the best, I think. What other TV shows, movies, video games would you like to redesign and rewrite? How many fandoms are you in? Who are your favorite authors, books, fanfics? What was the last movie you saw since July? Oh boy, where to start? I think I really wanted to redesign Unicorn Academy on Netflix, My Little Pony, maybe Ninjago. There's so many. I think I suggested 3-2-1 Penguins earlier, but like, I don't know. Dragon Tales. How about that? Yeah, whatever. I think maybe I'll hold a poll. I think I mentioned holding a poll at one point, like, hey, what should I redesign next? Should I redesign? You know, things like that. I also really want to get back into drawing my dreams. So as for fandoms I'm into LMK. Freaking love LMK. I'm into Herobrine, Minecraft fandoms. I challenge you to find my fanfics. I have Minecraft fanfics that are up on the internet that I'm actually still updating. I love Lord of the Rings, Ranger's Apprentice, The Last Airbender. There's quite a few, and I'm not really like obsessed fandom person for some of these, most of these, I guess. Like there's more than I could name, but I really do. I like a lot of these things. I was into Keeper of the Lost Cities for a while too. My favorite fanfic author has to be like tied between Faithful Servant 41 and Potato Goddess. These gals inspired me beyond what I thought possible. I based all my fanfics off of theirs, essentially, or like outright stole ideas for powers and stuff, because Faithful had, gosh, she made one of the most amazing versions, most tragic versions of Herobrine that I had ever seen before in a Minecraft fanfic, and I loved it so much. I took it and I put it into my own fanfictions with my own way because I loved it so much. And she just, in my mind, she perfected the way of writing a crazy powerful antagonist that could still be taken down by someone not as powerful. So it was cool. For the last movie I watched, I think it was like The Creator or something. Since July, I don't know. It's really hard to think about. I've been binging more series though. I finished The Last Airbender and Clone Wars and I want to start them over. So I haven't really seen many movies per se. This person says, well, this is going to be a fun Q&A. Oh, also, this person gave me the idea for Evil Creed, so that's really cool. Do you have any other OCs? What's the reason you wanted to start an art career, be a YouTuber? I'm happy to see you have gone this far, and I predict 100 or 50k subs for next year. Oh man, if I get to 50k subs next year, I will personally draw you a silly sticker, so remind me. As for OCs, oh my gosh, yes, I have a lot. I should probably get some pictures and show you on the screen, but yes, I have so many OCs. I want to write books for so many of them. I also have other like sonas of myself, like put into OCs and stuff, so it's really cool, but yes, I have a lot. My first ever OC I think was like an half-orc person in the Lord of the Rings world, which doesn't work at all, but he basically existed to be beat up. My second, unless this other OC came first, I feel like this one might have come first actually. It's a panther, an anthropomorphic panther, and he's gonna, I hope, be part of the first book I ever release. And I think it might be a tetralogy or a trilogy or something. Anyway, for the reason I wanted to start art and be a YouTuber, I've looked up to Technoblade and Naturix for a really long time, and other people as well. I love video editing. I love creating things. I want people to see it. I want to inspire people. I want to help encourage fellow creatives. If I make a custom edit of anything of your choice, can I get my Andrew Tate and Katniss Everdeen fan art? What was the first drawing you made that you're actually really proud of? What was the least favorite thing you've drawn this year? Oh, that's a neat one. Kind of random, but what's your favorite movie? Dolphins or sharks? If you could have one wish of all the basic rules and stuff, what would it be? These are a lot of questions. Okay, here you go. My eyes hurt, my brain hurts. I don't like this, and I didn't like you for a bit until it was done and over and I could not look at it anymore, but here you go. For the first drawing I made that I was really proud of, there's a couple and I really hope I still have them. Like either this Joseph and Mary drawing on about like, you know, the birth of Christ, or this realistic like Hiccup and Toothless I made a long time ago. I did not trace it. I directly copied it from a picture of them, and it turned out really, really well. I can't remember much before that, and I have others that are better now. now, but these are the first that I remember were my favorites. I think my least favorite thing was probably this or that Katniss Everdeen and Andrew Tate art. It's hard to like pick, I guess. Some things just really don't turn out how you want them to. And it's really hard to choose a favorite movie. I really like the first Iron Man movies and also like the Lord of the Rings movies, 6 Hour Pride and Prejudice movies. Why do you make me choose? I have a lot of favorites, all for like different reasons. I more prefer the action genre though, and some comedy. As for dolphins and sharks, I'm terrified of sharks, but I really like whale sharks. I guess dolphins, I don't know, they're kind of scary too. If I had one wish, I would abolish the desire to do evil and make a utopia in that sense, because if there is no desire to do evil, we'd have a really pretty cool world. Who is your favorite artist in the field of digital drawing and painting? And now that your follower base has grown, are you planning to make an account on art platforms like ArtStation and DeviantArt? So, Naturix forever. Let me tell you, she's amazing. She's amazing. I think I'm gonna try starting a series where I learn to draw like her because she's an icon and I look up to her so much. Naturix is just, wow. She is really cool. I love her art. Oh my gosh, I want this skill. I want this character design skill. Also, I do have an ArtStation and I don't like DeviantArt too much now since they sell stuff to AI and it's overrun with AI companies, but this is my ArtStation. I really need to update it. I'll put it in the description too. And I put links on my channel now as well. So yeah. I also have accounts on Instagram and Kara, but I don't usually use Instagram because it's also selling art to AI, so I use Kara. Here's my question for your video. Do you have a dream person to collaborate with? Who would it be? Will you redesign Transformers Prime characters or Trees and X cartoon characters? Would you redesign your subscriber OC on a YouTube live stream or a video? So as I mentioned before, since Naturix is my favorite artist ever, it would be her. Gosh, I would melt into a puddle and drown in tears if I could collab with her. Yes, please, Naturix, what is me? I haven't done too many mechs before. I'm not very advanced in mech drawing and designing. Like, I kind of splat random circles and squares in places. I'm not very good at tech stuff. I'm not sure if I would redesign Transformers for that reason. Who knows? I'd love to redesign some OCs for some sort of celebration though. Maybe I'll hold a contest and redesign sacrificial OCs to celebrate. Who knows? It all depends on how life works out so far. These questions are exciting. How many iterations of your Sona have you made and can you elaborate on any or all of them? And then also this person, Christian Great, what is the creature you use to represent yourself as? Tiny shrieks of joy right now. Thank you for asking me about this girl. My first ever drawing of her was when I was about like 16 or 17, maybe, not sure. She's made an appearance at random, like slowly developing. I'll try to show all the pictures of like as she advanced in becoming to what she is now, you know? I hope I have enough pictures. She was originally cyan and gray, and her backstory was like, oh, what if I could turn into a dragon? What would life look like? Or like, I got like cursed by some otherworld thing to bear this form in this world. How would I react as I go to college and stuff? It's like really lame, but her backstory's changed. Her backstory is like a lot different. I really want to do a video about it. She was neglected for a while until I began drawing her again, and she maybe is what I would love to be. You know when you're riding in a car and you imagine a little guy running beside you on the road? I've never seen a little guy. I've only ever seen her and another winged character I have running on all fours, gliding, flipping over cars, and I really want to animate that, but she's like been on my mind. It's so weird to think about. She's half dragon species that is called like the Dragoni or Draconai or something. I'm still coming up with the names and lore and whatever. I didn't even know character lore could be a thing that people were interested in, so long story short, her fresh lore is still being polished and I'd absolutely love to make a video about it one day. Do you like beans? Only when the beans is hitting, not gonna lie. Are you doing all right with what's happened? Thanks for your concern, and I seriously appreciate it. I've been in a lot more pain recently, but it's slowly like kind of easing away. I've been encouraged to return to counseling since I'm dealing with a lot of bottled up hate at both the idiot who jump-started all the issues and, well, God, and I think it's an unhealthy mindset, and I'm really gonna try to work through those feelings properly, and I look forward to the time when I can not react in anger and hurt and betrayal when bad things happen in life, because that's just life. Why don't you draw more furries? Draw a furry. Why aren't you a furry? Join us. One of us. You should draw underrated musicians on album art for their songs, because why not? So I don't know why I'm gonna like ASMR bomb myself with this reading. I don't know why I don't draw more furries. I think I did one time, but the video didn't get a whole lot of views. I really do want to draw my furry characters more though. They're nice. Furries are so fun to draw. I love drawing whatchamacallit, digitigrade stances, tails, bunny ears, things like that. I don't know if I'm not a furry. Who knows? I own a wolf tail and a pair of ears because I wanted to be Death for my birthday. Death from Puss in Boots. My brothers call me a furry. Have I just been outed? Am I no longer closeted? Is the closet made of glass? I've never thought of drawing underrated musician album art, but who knows? Maybe it's a good idea. I have seen the album trend thing going around. Who knows? Megamind Season 2 is just an average TV show. Can you please change Cat's design into an actual friend? Gabby's doll helps them with Gabby's doll. I want you to make her look more intimidating. Please answer me. Fantasy, please, can you do a video about redesigning and fixed characters of Megamind Rules series? Taken characters like Kiko Morita in a superhero costume from episode 16 Music Man, aka Victor, Ultra Doom Syndicate. This is when all 4 villains connect together to become Big Giant and Mafia villain in costume from Mafia Fest. Please do it, because I and another's audience waiting very long time. It's time to finishing this and all fixed all characters. Doom Syndicate. This is when all 4 villains connect together to become Ultra Giant and Mafia villain in Mafia Fest costume from 14 episode. I think this is very great for your development. Second half of season 1. To see you around, my good friend. No, I'm not gonna do any of those. I have already told these people a lot of times, hey, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not interested. My reasoning behind not doing Gabby's Dollhouse is because if I do Gabby's Dollhouse, what's stopping me from doing like Cocomelon and stuff? It's a baby show for baby kids and it's not ripping off a more popular, well-established character and loving fan base. That's why I don't want to do Gabby Dollhouse, which I've already said. I also am done with Megamind, as I have already said. I am all done redesigning Megamind stuff for a while now. I do not want to do it. No. When you get ideas, do you try to find inspiration by looking at the internet? Or looking at your past artworks, or brainstorm till you get some ideas? Oftentimes it's a mix of all the above. The internet is a bit overrun with AI right now, so it's super hard to find references and inspiration, but I do what I can. Brainstorming is honestly my most used tactic, and I often draw from dreams, random inspirations, etc. Sometimes I'll like look at like a person or a girl in a night costume and be like, I want to draw a girl in a night costume. Or I'll see someone drawing a landscape that's really pretty. I'm like, I want to try that. So I follow their steps and stuff. I really want to redo some old art too, and I think I'm going to try that to get out of art block, which is right now actually. Okay, here's mine. I love drawing, but I hate looking at a blank screen. It's overwhelming. Any advice or tips? Yes, this is felt. Same. I always change the background color first. It makes it easier on my eyes, makes my brain think I'm like starting to do something. Starting with a traditional sketch also could help because just, I don't know, pen and paper is like a lot more intimidating than screen. Having a reference nearby is also really motivating. Like, you know where you're starting before you start. You don't just open a canvas, be like, what am I gonna draw today? Oh, great, no ideas. You know, like have an idea before you even open up the drawing app, you know? Or have like a plan of action. Like, what am I gonna try today? I wanna try landscapes and etc., you know? Or draw fan art. Or alternatively, trying to redraw something you love to look at, something you've never tried before. It really gets the juices flowing. Also redrawing old art. It's really fun. I started doing that and I kind of got out of my art block a little bit. At what age did you realize your passion for drawing? What got you into art in the first place? And if you could have any mythical creature as a pet, what would it be? To answer both those questions, I think I was 5 when I started. I drew a horse that looked like a hot dog and I was so frustrated with it looking bad that I began to draw in earnest to correct it. And I only grew from there. It's a vivid memory and I'm so glad I have it. But yeah, it's just, it literally looked like a hot dog. And I ran around as people were arriving to this house because we weren't home at the time. We were staying with a friend. And I ran around begging people, does this look like a horse? And I could tell that people were like, oh yes, yeah, it looks like a horse, sweetie. You know, and I'm like, no, they lie. So I was very frustrated and I did my very darndest to correct it. I would 100% have a dragon because, as earlier, it is my favorite mythical creature. Give me a dragon, please. I really like dragon. I have no idea how I'd care for it. Just give me dragon. First and most importantly, are you all right? I've heard a lot has happened recently. Please take care of yourself first and foremost. Second, if you are doing all right, what advice would you have for me to feel more confident in my art? In other words, how can I stop being so hard on myself? Honestly, I said this so many times, but I really appreciate how many people are asking after my health. Sorry for worrying you guys, honestly. Thank you. Thank you for being so concerned. You're too nice. I'm finally back in my own bed and it has been very nice. And the really bad pain has been easing a little bit. At least it was, until I spent the night in the emergency room again and got an MRI. So it's fine. We're getting through it. But yeah, it's getting a little better. We're pushing through. We're looking for a wheelchair. As for the second question, artists are always the hardest on themselves, honestly. Just always put that forefront in your mind. I am going to be so much harder on myself than anyone will ever be. It is your own brain attacking you, essentially. Looking at my old art has been really encouraging to me. It's like the more you cringe, the more you know you've improved. I also knew someone on DeviantArt, I think, who stopped drawing for like 5 years. Was it 5 years or like half a year or something? It was like a long time. 5 years of not even sketching due to really horrible depressive slump. They recovered, came back, posted a piece of art, and they had improved. The art was stunning, like just impressive, colored, wonderfully rendered, beautifully. You'll never stop getting better, even if you're not drawing. Like, it's too late. You now have the mind of an artist. However, because you keep improving, your brain keeps noticing mistakes. Since it notices mistakes, you become discouraged. I like to think of that feeling as my hands like not quite catching up to my brain. My hands make mistakes that my brain recognizes, but it'll take a bit before my hands understand and catch up with my brain and be like, oh, I know how to fix this finally, you know? Just don't be discouraged. Don't try to pick out everything you hate about your art. Pick out things you like and dislike. If you're going to nitpick it, nitpick nice things too. Force yourself. Think about how you can fix the things you don't like next time. Keep drawing. Hating your own art is a constant phase in the journey of an artist, but it will turn to love again. Trust me. Look forward to a time when the images on your head will flow onto paper with barely a hitch, and work towards that. Be okay with not being the best. Accept your art where it is right now. Trust the process. You're not as bad as you think you are in your own head. Trust me. It is beautiful. You're beautiful. Say it. Say you're beautiful. Have you heard about the new Michael Bay's Skibbity Toilet movie? Have you ever thought about gaming? Do you like creepypastas? Ain't no way they're doing a frickin' Skibbity Toilet movie. Why did I read those words in that order? What a horrible time to be literate. What a horrible time to have eyes. Also, I have thought about gaming more, and I want to post on my gaming channel a lot more. So, fantasy creed games, you know, like I want to go slide of it. It has no content, but I want to post more. I'm still desperately in love with Herobrine with the whole creepypasta thing. That is like it. I don't really care about the other ones. Do with that information as you will. Do you like Skylanders? Honestly, I wasn't ever too into them. I liked this one dark elf girl person a lot. There was like a series on Netflix, I think. Should I draw them or something? What do you think? Do you like me? Yes or no? I don't like you. I like you. What is your favorite video? What is your favorite movie? If you can have any superpower, what would it be? Is mayonnaise an instrument? Favorite video that I've made? I was really proud of my first Megamind redesign video, honestly, though now my newest Megamind video is becoming my favorite. I think I tried to answer this earlier, but I don't know if I can pick a favorite. I love so many movies. I love The Hobbit. I don't know. For shapeshifting, I'd love to have that power. For any superpower, I love the power to shapeshift. I think I would become a dragon girl, honestly. Fantasy creed. As for mayonnaise being an instrument, yes. Because one time this guy made a slapping beat with mayonnaise, and it's amazing, and it's somewhere on YouTube. You should just look up mayonnaise instrument or something like that, but it's amazing. He was very talented. What's the best kind of cheese? Cheap cheese. And I will not elaborate further. Did you know that I am Batman? Damn. Can I have some money and an expensive surgery? I'm broke, Batsy. Got some spare monies? Maybe a spare car? And thank you again for all the awesome questions. I look forward to creating more long videos as life continues to spin me around in a microwave. But yeah, thanks for sticking around to the end if you did, and I hope I got everyone's questions. There's like a lot of overlap, and I'm sorry, this is like my first ever Q&A video, you know? Forgive me if there are mistakes. I'm also trying to be more animated in my videos because someone told me like, you're a lot more animated in real life than you are in your videos, so why are you dull? Why are you dim-witted in your videos? And I was like, should I let my real personality escape? Yeah, okay. So here you go. Here it is. Testing, all that. Anyway, thank you again. I will see you in the next video.